Wait a minute. I gotta get it. This is very light in here. I don't know how your lighting is, but mine's like really light. I made the wontons and I just made the skins to deep fry them, and then you put sea salt, thick sea salt on it. It's so good. I'm gonna try these. I got these though, Ardell's, and they're it's no glue. It's oh aqua lashes. I'm gonna try these. They're only $1 at Acme. They're in the junk pot. My shirt came from Avon. I'm gonna show you the shorts with the shirt. This is the shirt, 51.50. Oh, 18.86. This is the shirt. I'm gonna show you the shorts. And then I'm gonna wear like a white bodysuit, very dressy. Oh, it does match. I thought that was a good combo. Look at that, without even me seeing it. I just saw it in the I saw it in the book like that. These are guy shorts. These like swim trunks, you know, but they're larger, so they fit. And then I'll wear a white bodysuit under a white tank with my grasshopper pin. That's not bad, right? I like that. That's nice. Billy gave me those strawberries. She gave me strawberries. These are the best pretzels I ever had in my life. And I saw them in Acme. They got them in Acme. But this one's original season. I don't know which one I had yesterday. That was so good. I'm telling you. So I had the wontons, and I just heated up 2 egg rolls. And there's egg rolls downstairs. This like this lipstick. You like this? I like it. I'm gonna go back to Acme and go get the rest of them. They're $1. And I made Crystal Lake drink. Crystal Light. Wait, let me put that on this so it doesn't ruin the best. The Primaveras. I want to go have a cigarette. Guess who I saw on the 10th, on June 10th? You know that guy from Wedding Crashers, Owen Wilson? I was going down Lambertville Road. Well, I was going to make a left to Lambertville Road, and this guy had a white, like a Wrangler Jeep. So it was like, well, he didn't. I don't think he went like this, but he stopped. So like I could go, but the cars this way. I said like I can't do this. I gotta wait till they. Then he made a left hand turn. I go, this guy looks familiar. And then I'm thinking, oh yeah, that's him. Because I recognize that. I watched that movie. So then I'm going all the way down Lambertville Road. Yeah, because I went like this. So he was coming up this way. And I recognized the same uh since I remember that was him, then he was coming this way. So we went right past me and I went like this. Like so you see me like that. So I waved like that backwards because I'm driving on my bike. So I went like that. Then I went down Raritan Road, came up the hill, went down Lake, down my street, in the middle of the block where you turn. He was coming this way, the way I'm going. He went right past my house. So he must have went up, round, came around. Then and then I waved to him. And then Millie said he smiled. Millie said, Jane, be careful. He smokes pot. And he's a Scorpio, too. November 18th. Yeah, he's a Scorpio. My Scorpio's in my seventh house of relationship. And I have no planets in it. I have all my planets in I have 4 planets in my eighth house. And then I have Saturn in my ninth. It's right ninth to 10. It's like right next to it. And then Jupiter is my Aquarius. I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. Everybody. I want to have a quick cigarette. Where's all my stuff? Oh, you. I got my gas. I got my Betsy, Betsy Johnson knapsack. So she came over with this shirt. I'll wear it tomorrow. You know, I'll wear it for the reception. That's a good idea because we're going to be on camera. That's right. Wear it for the reception. So I'm not going to wear it till Wednesday. At least I got an outfit now for Wednesday. Bring it around. I don't go. I don't have to go shopping in my closet. Oh, I'm just going down. The lady was downstairs. The lady that makes a bowl of wine. She was downstairs. Oh yeah, Rita was taken out today. That's that's her last friend in the building. She hasn't figured her out yet. And Lorena, I told Lorena about it. She said, stay away from her. She ain't up to nothing, no good for you. Just stab you in the back when you're not looking. And she makes up lies. She makes up lies about everybody in the building. She used to make Oprah got fired and stuff. She didn't get fired. She worked for Delta. They do a background check on you. She said, Jan said she got fired. I didn't think it. I know she didn't ever work there. I know that's it. It said that. Natalie definitely said it. So I asked Billy. Billy said, yeah, she said it. Natalie did say it. She's down there by herself. So Millie told me she's depressed or something. There's something wrong with her. Yeah, she's got something down her throat. It's a sexual transmitted disease, and she's got cancer. That's the one I thought was freaking in my house. What time is it? 7? What time is it? Oh, it's 10 after 6? It's 10 after 6. Andrew's closes at 7. I'll wait till next week. Go get the reader. I don't know what happened to that. Oh, all the watches were sold out. So I didn't get a watch again. And I don't like the watches in the book now. And they're 30 or $40. I don't know what's better. They break anyway. I don't know when I'm going to do that vibrational machine. When they cool. I got to put the chair together because it comes with the chair. And you sit on the chair and you can watch television. I'm going to put my feet on it and watch television. I don't know how long the cord is. That's another thing I'm worried about. The cord. Is the cord going to fit to the outlet? I hope it's a long cord because I want to fit it in the middle of the room over here and then move it by the chair. It's heavy. It weighs like 50 pounds. They were delivered to my door. What's everybody doing? Oh, I washed the sink. Sink's clean. Egg rolls are done. Those for the week. And the plant's doing better right here. Basil, is the basil flying out? No, the basil. I set that in the later later. Where's where's the square part? It's my, okay. That's the reason it feels good over there. What the over there? It's usable. You gotta find out where I like it. What like. Look at that leaf. Open door. Oh, it's beautiful. The philodendron. Yeah, this is doing better over here. But it's really fun time. Like 40 years ago. She gave it to me for Christmas present. But she gave me that blanket. Oh, she gave me a candle. How about this? You see what I got? I just opened up the box. But I gave Billy one, and I got one. So she wanted me to get like 20 of them. So go back and go get about 20 of them. I'll pay for it. Do the Zelle thing on my phone. The money goes instantly on your account. You don't have to, no PayPal and stuff like that. I take money from that. It's this. The heater meal. So I said, that portable plug I have, I go, is that good for the, she goes, that's a good, that's for I go, I want you to have it for when you're in the car. If you get stuck in the car, at least you can eat something. Open up a packet of grapes or something and just throw it in here. See, they have, what are those noodles? Udon noodles. Put a little, maybe shrimp in there. Some green scallop, those green stuff. Rice. Put some caraway seeds or something. And it's got a little pocket over here. You can make a little bit of soup. Put a little soup in there. She said she was heating up her food with an iron faced this way, and an aluminum foil. I said, Billy, that's dangerous. I said, it's orange. They were out of the blue at the time, red, fake green. Like, let's look, I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like this. See? It's got a, she said it's got a, she even know how it works. I don't even know how it works. She knows how. It's got a little spoon for your soup. Now, I'll tell you what, open it. There's your outlet cord. And on this side, and we put everything in there. Here's the soup for your soup or your rice. And then here, she goes, it's gonna burn, it's gonna, I don't know what I'm talking about. And here's for your food on this side. And heat it up. You know what would be good for all like left up? Buy a big thing of corn of Chinese food, and then eat some of your food, and then save the white rice over here, and then you have the rest of the chow mein or whatever over on this side for the next day. Just go to a Chinese restaurant. Or, you know, that's a lot of salt on it. I don't know. They should come a recipe. I should go Beto a lunchbox. Because it's a Beto lunchbox. This is the only thing I doesn't want to cook. And then you close it, and then you this is the vent. And you push that button. She even knew what it was. I said, I don't even know what it is. So now that it's out, now we're good. Now we're gonna cook it. I wait like a year and a half for him to come home. Come over, then I'm gonna. He said, "Yeah, $29." She goes, "How much you pay for it?" I said, $4.99. She goes, "I'll give you money on that Zella thing. And go buy a whole bunch of them. Buy as many as you got." She goes, "I'll sell them." I can't get them anymore. I was at the time I could have got more orange. It was just gonna be orange. And that day I had free shipping and handling, so I could have got 50 of them. I could have bought them all out. It would have been a good deal. Where was I gonna put them all? I don't have no place to put them. And that means you need 50 customers. So. But she says all the stewardesses eat it. Because they don't have anything to cook. They don't have no kitchen, I guess, in the Sheraton there, wherever they are, they don't have no kitchen. How long have I been on for? Oh, just 36 minutes. Where's that flashlight thing I have with my name on it? Oh, here it is. This is a promo from National Pens. Where I get my pens. See? It's a little flashlight. But it doesn't have a magnet back here. So it doesn't hold up, it doesn't stick to nothing. It's kind of useless. And it's at 149 for like you have to get like 50 pieces. I looked at it and I go, it's not that it's not a good item to give people to promote the company. I gotta get another track phone. My one government phone it it shattered. The screen shattered. You know, we have no Wi-Fi in this building because she went outside. She came in. She was in here. And she goes, "I can't connect to anything." I go, "You know what, Millie? I don't think I have Wi-Fi in this building, and there really isn't any Wi-Fi." So I said, "Come on, let's go downstairs and just step out the door." Because we're calling an Uber because she can't from here. We can't call an Uber. So I go walk right outside that door. She goes, "It just hooked up." I said, "I told you this place is they gotta knock this place down. There's something wrong with this place. It's 27 years old, or update it. Put some Wi-Fi in here. Put a lot of things in here. We need a pool in the backyard, or a lake or something. Something we can put our feet in. It's huge back there. I mean, there's a big empty space. They said it's liability. Liability. What, to go swimming? Every place is liability. There's people that trip and fall and kill themselves and knock their head on the floor, and I don't know, nothing happens. What's that, a chair out there? Oh, it's a deer! This money property. It's a deer! It's a deer out there. She's out there. One day I had a lawsuit that stupid hair. I'm not going to bring up the product. Four deer came right to my window, the bucks. And back then I didn't know what it meant. But they were right underneath here and they're eating the shrubs right by my window. I look out the window. They were there for like 15, 20 minutes. And that next day, lawsuit came in. And when the lawsuit, oh, look at her. She's beautiful. Is there another one here? No, there's only one. Oh, what if it's some? Usually there's like two. There's one. I think there's one over there. There's one over there. It was at a tree. No, she went behind the. She went behind the building. No, that's another one. There's one over here. No, I think that's one. It's right. That's another one. That's not a tree. Oh no, that's a tree. That's a tree. She went behind the building, around the building. So she's gonna go by the. She's gonna go in the lot over there. She'll go in the parking lot, go around, and then she'll go back in the woods. We had two turtles. One there was one this big, and the neck on it was huge. I picked it up because it was walking in the middle of the parking lot road where the street is. You know, in the parking lot where the road everybody drives up to come up park the car. He kept on walking. I thought it was a boy. That's another thing. I thought it was a boy. I'm bad at who male sex, female sex. I'm bad at that. So I picked it up, and then the next day, well, I called the first. I called animal control. They were closed. It was a holiday or a Sunday. No, it was a holiday. I remember a couple of weeks ago. And then I called the cops. I said, "This thing, don't call here." I said, "Well, animal control is closed. What do you want me to do? Let the thing get hit by a car?" So they came like I don't know, 2 hours later. Somebody said because I went back in the house. They said, "Oh, he was out here. The cops were over here." And the one girl said, "Oh, there was a cop here with a baseball cap." I go, "A baseball cap?" I go, "That's not a cop. I wear a baseball cap." She goes, "It's all school balls in the building." And so that one was very big. No, she came back. This one was this big, and then the next. So the girl lady, the asshole lady out here, the crazy nut said she talked to Tawana. Tawana said it was a snapping turtle. Now, this thing dug a hole with its tail in the ground like this, which was right by the stop sign. It's like a do not park sign. That's where it came out. I thought that's where it came out from because it was all dirt going like this. So she must have. It was a female. She must have laid her eggs right there. Because if you go down, there's like a creek down there, and there's all water down there. So the next day, there was another one about this big. And that one I didn't pick up because I ended up finding out it was a snapping turtle. They go, thank God you didn't pick it up. I go, I did pick it up. And I moved it into the woods. And it kept on moving back into the street. What was I going to do? I said, I'm going in, making myself something to eat. So I came back at 8 o'clock and then the thing walked right past me, past the flagpole, underneath the chair, and fell, went over the little cliff thing, and just standing in the grass to go into the woods. I go, goodbye, turtle. Goodbye. Took off. Never saw him again. So that was our female because they're laying eggs right now. Never saw them before. Never. I didn't even know how turtles over here. I'll tell you, this place is a turtleback zoo. We got deer. We got fox. We got what are those things called? Um, who said hyenas? Deer, fox, that brown one, coyote. We got 4,000 in Union County. Um, we have beaver. because I saw them with the tail. It's not a raccoon. A raccoon the other day I saw. The fox, deer. Oh, we have chipmunk. The one right between my legs. Oh, it ran right between it, scooted out. And then there was two friendly ones. They were playing like little games. So the chipmunks mean you are preparing. You're preparing. So that's going to be one of my books. I'm really sorry. That one I already started. I would tell you the name, but I'm not going to tell you the name. No, she's not there anymore. She was there, but then she took off again. Frank Sinatra's on. Oh, I can't tell you that. Jeepers Creepers. I don't think you can hear it, can you? I hope you can, because you're not supposed to hear it. Where is everybody? Must be- That's I gotta tell you. Wait. I was thinking about this is a white fruit punch. This is Crystal Light fruit punch. It's like a Crystal Light. I got it, Lindsay's. We should go. Too bad I had it in my phone on the bike. And we should. So one day I was coming back from Lindy's, and you know how the Indian Pakistan people walk with the long gowns, and the women walk with the wrap, with the shamar thing going around, and the guys walk with the guys, and the women walk with the women. So they're walking. You know how they walk, very slow, you know. And then all of a sudden, they're walking this way, like this, and this thing is walking right in back of them, like it's like that can't be real. Is that real? It was like walking with them. Like they would walk, and this thing would like stop when they would stop, but they weren't looking this way. I'm riding the bike like this. I'm going, look. They turn around and, ooh, it was a deer. And the thing was just walking with them on the sidewalk. I thought that was strange. Then I went down around the corner, and a lady was walking towards me. And in the bushes, in the shrubs, like where the greenery is, big greenery, the deer was looking at me like this. With his head up. He was looking at me like, I see you. So I go to the lady, look, there's that deer. She goes, oh yeah, deer. Like she's got one living at home or something. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, this place is a real turtle bag zoo in Union County. This whole area. There's animals all over the place. All kinds of animals. Like we never had turtles here. I've been here 15 years. I've never seen a turtle. I seen a dead one on the road last summer, right by Rotunda's. It was a little boxer turtle. My backyard when I was a little girl, and there was a turtle. The regular kind of turtle, like this. Its legs were chopped off. I swear to God, it had stumps, and it was in our backyard. So it came from the woods across the street, and then came through the gate because we had a gate there. I don't remember. We had some kind of gate back then, but then we had cedar. Then we made from that. We made cedar, I forgot what the old gate, what the old one looked like, and I forgot where it is. So it came in that way, and we had a pool back there, and the pool, instead of it being like it was 4 feet deep, Daddy made it 2 feet deep, right by the, so we could jump right in. We didn't need a. Well, then we had a deck over there. Yeah. So and we had shrubs around there. When I was a kid, we were. I don't know. I think it was eighth grade. I had a big party in the backyard, a swim party. The guys, the football guys, were jumping off the roof. We have a. It was a tandem garage. You could fit like 2 or 3 cars in the garage. Daddy designed that. Daddy did. Daddy and what was his name across the street? Uh, he's the one that helped Daddy build it. And back then it was 7 grand. Back then was 7 grand. So Daddy said we got to get this thing built because in 10 years from now it's going to be triple the amount. So it was only 7 grand to build it. That was a lot of money back in the 70s. So yeah, the guys were jumping off the roof into a 4 foot pool. I go, you guys are crazy. You guys are gonna kill yourself. And they're jumping right off the roof. The roof was like this, and they're jumping off the side right there, or the tip, jumping right off. We were drunk too. We were drinking beers and stuff like that. Oh, we used to do all kinds of crazy stuff. Remember that? And then I used to have parties down in the basement. Everybody did. And I remember this guy when I went to school with him. I looked at my yearbook this year. I was looking through my yearbook, and Mark Viola said to me, he goes, "You have the best parties." I remember those parties we used to have. And then my girlfriend across the street, Susan Parker, used to come down the shore. She used to come over and stay at the aunt's house across the street. And 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 Belinda used to go out with Tom Keaton, the governor, the one by King College. He lives across the street. I think he still lives there. It's like a shack, but it's a big mansion, but it's old. But not the young one, the older one. And he had like a Lincoln back then. But this is back in the 80s. She went out with him for like 10 years. They were going out with each other. He'd come over every Friday night. And Susie used to come over from Shrewsbury. And I'd go down to Sue's house. And then we go. I remember once went down to, we was it Brick? I don't remember. And we went in the water. And the water was red. What is this? Itching and scratching and everything. It was jellyfish in the water. It's called the red tide. The fuck is a red tide? And we were itching and scratching. We had to go in, and then there was a pool there. There's a pool. There's a It's a private pool. So I remember from the ocean, we went into the pool, back into the pool. We spent the whole day there. Every day we go back to the pool, go in the ocean. It lasted like 3 days at red tide, I think it was. I don't remember. But we still go in the water. And we're like, it's like, what's wrong with us? I don't know. They should have kept us out. Now you can't even get it. There's no even lifeguards no more, I heard. They're taking away lifeguards because they can't afford them. New York State, and I think even down the shore, they're going to cut. Now you could go on to any state park and you don't even have to pay. You don't even have to pay. So I think you could get right into Sandy Hook. You just go right in. The the Sandy Hook, there's people at the booths because the people that paid already, you're going to get a refund. So I think it's $50 for members and $75 for non residential. So you get your money back. They're doing it because of COVID. But do you have to pay to go on? They say if you want to take tours and stuff like that. Like, I guess if you want to go to like uh Great Adventure, do you know the tour to get on the Hummer? Well, that I think you got to pay for because that's a tour. But I think to get into park, it used to be $10 or $20 to get in the park. I don't think you have to pay that anymore. But don't count on me. You better zoom it up and look it up because I don't know if it's $20 anymore. Might be 40. Who knows? Remember, I'm in New York. I don't have a car. As a baby, as a baby, as a baby. What are you doing? Play with your little number thing? Oh, that's a good girl. You took a bath. Oh my goodness, you're such a good little girl. Yes, you are. You're such a good little girl. Yes. I wonder where Millie is. I don't know. I don't. She said she's leaving for Peru. That's it. She's booking a flight going to Peru. She had a fight with him, and that was it. I said, go look and see if that ring is real. She's got a certificate right there. It is real. Mhm. I said, I go kiss and make up. You have love respect. He shouldn't do that. He's got his ex and he can't forget about her. He brings her to a wedding with her car. Well, what the hell? And then the girl that was her best friend. Well, not a best friend. That was one of her girlfriends down in Texas. The mother introduced her, Millie, to the guy. But the ex was that was his girl. That was his boyfriend. Her boyfriend. She does all kinds of weird things. She does stuff with graveyard dirt and everything. Millie said she's a whack job. Millie said, "You know those organza beds?" She goes, "There was dirt in it." I go, "What?" Uh, and Millie said she had ripped stockings. I go, "Does she have any piercings on by any chance?" I see somebody with piercing. She said, "No." But the mother does something with motorcycles. She keeps on buying motorcycles. I go, "Why?" They had a fight about the mother, the ex mother. Really, I'm sorry. I need to talk to someone. I'm talking to myself. But that was a Pisces. That was him. Remember I said there's a Pisces around the Aquarius? That was her. That was it was him. I didn't know it was a Pisces. Aquarius, marriage, Ten of Pentacles, might get married. But not what she said before. Now she's leaving for Peru without him. She made a complete U-turn. She's, she's leaving. She better get a car back. That's what I have to say. You better get your car back, girl. I don't care he's got no car. That's his freaking problem. That ain't your problem. He's a big boy. He can go buy a car. You got that kind of money, let him go buy a car. Instead of shelling out money to everybody, let him go buy a car. That's not your problem. That's his problem. He wants a car. If he wants a car and he's using your car, he needs a car. But he can't use your car. I got her out of that house in Scotch Plains, and that little same heaven, little heaven on earth in Elizabeth. And he took all the furniture and moved to Texas. I wanted her to have that house in Elizabeth, and it was perfect if she was working for Delta at the terminal in Newark. He moved all everything. He had no business doing that. If he had money, like he claims he does, he would have paid for their rent. He would have paid. That ain't right. That ain't right. I'm sorry. He's still on. I'm going. Bye. I'm upset.